Hello everyone. Before my parry-only run against Malenia, I wanted to show you an important thing. Malenia cannot be defeated with a critical hit at the end of Phase 1. And now I'll explain why. This problem is caused by an old bug. In an earlier version, a critical hit could kill Malenia and make her respawn in Phase 2 with only 1 HP. For those interested, I've left the article about this in the description. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about.
A few moments later.
Malenia is one of the hardest bosses to parry, and you need 3 parries to break her stance. I started a few hours ago, and I still need to get the hang of it. I'm taking advantage of this bug to practice a little. As you can see, Malenia can't be defeated this way. No matter how many critical hits you land on her, you can't defeat her this way. Therefore, for this occasion, I will have to hit her with a normal attack in order to proceed to Phase 2. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of this long journey of my parry-only build. I had a lot of fun. It's been the most fun and strongest build I've ever created. Of course, it was hard at first. A parry build requires patience. You have to be ready to die many times to master each boss's timing. Then, as I progressed through the game, I found the right talismans, Ashes of War, and learned to exploit bosses' weaknesses, which greatly improved the build. But mainly, I owe all of this to my daggers. They're often underestimated, but they have huge potential. It's crazy to think that my trusty daggers, Misericord and the parrying dagger, are found in Limgrave, early game weapons that can deal massive critical damage. Even demigods can be brought to their knees by their power. Although I must admit that Mesmer was, in my opinion, the hardest boss to parry so far. It took me 25 hours to take down that bastard. To be honest, I must say that once I reached the end of the DLC, even the promised consort made me sweat a lot. Probably the hardest boss to do a no-damage run against in Elden Ring. But after many attempts, I managed to do it. And after facing the parryable endgame bosses, it was time to bring things to an end. Are you ready for the grand finale? Trust me, it's going to be a lot of fun.